Hello again, my name is Gabe Zona. I'm going to attach a link to a World Net Daily article. The title is Something's Fishy at Supreme Court with Marriage Case. As those of you that are somewhat informed are aware, the Supreme Court is supposed to rule on whether or not gay marriage should be and will be made mandatory in all states. Now, what's interesting in this article sort of highlights that we have two Supreme Court justices. We have Sonia Sotomayor, well actually we have three. We have Sonia Sotomayor, which may or may not be a lesbian. I really don't know. And I really don't know for certain about Elena Kagan. However, I probably bet a fair amount of money on Elena Kagan being a lesbian. And what we do know about Elena Kagan and Ruth Ginsburg is both of them have officiated in gay weddings. So since they've officiated in gay weddings, that would sort of clue you in that they're in favor of homosexual or lesbian relationships. Now, how is it that these two justices don't recuse themselves from the decision or the vote as to whether or not gay marriage should be made mandatory in all states? Do we sort of know where they're leaning? Huh? The whole thing's insane. You know, if you've watched me for any period of time, I've said countless times the Supreme Court doesn't work. Here's a prime example. These two individuals, or possibly three, that are okay with gay relationships, gay marriage, transgenders, homosexuals, they marry them. Yet we're supposed to believe that they're going to vote impartially on whether or not it should be mandated in all states. Are you sort of inclined to think they're going to vote in favor of that? The law can't be black and white and gray at the same time. It's either black or white. Yet we always come down to a 5-4 decision. Not always, but in most cases it's a 5-4 decision, which shows you how insane it really is. It shouldn't be that way. Justice Kennedy is known as the swing judge because he goes both ways. You never know what he's going to do. He votes for liberal cases and he votes for conservative cases. The other justices are not black and white. They're gray. You got John Roberts, who's a conservative. He screwed the American people with Obamacare. Obamacare never should have been allowed. It's illegal. It was put together by the Senate. The Senate can't tax. Only the House of Representatives can tax the American people. The whole thing's insane. The Supreme Court's as much of a farce as Obama's administration. They're as much of a farce as Congress. These senators don't do squat. These congressmen, in the majority of cases, don't do squat either. They don't even read the bills they vote on. You know whose fault that is? Yours. Because you keep re-electing these jackasses. And once they're elected, they don't need you. Senators don't need you for 6 years. Congressmen, every 2 years, they come up. It's a joke, folks. And the joke's on you. You allowed this cancer to metastasize. And Congress allowed the cancer that's in the White House to metastasize. You think not? You're not thinking. I'll attach the link to the World Net Daily article. Read it. Let me know what you think. You sure as heck know what I think.